Hi guys, this is an update of the Palms Buffet just off Strip. If you have read top-buffet.com or followed the rest of our videos on our channel, you'll probably know that we usually say lots of wonderful things about this buffet because it's extremely cheap. It's probably one of the cheapest buffets in Vegas. Today it's Saturday and we paid $8.99 with the player's card, which is free to get. And I mean, come on, it doesn't get any cheaper than that. If you bear in mind the price, this is still the best value buffet in Vegas, no doubt about it. If you bear in mind the price, in absolute terms, of course, there is better. Now the salad section is actually adequate, good enough. You have your dressed Caesar salad and dressed regular salad, plus the plain salad, and of course you've got additional dressings, additional vegetables, and this is a little bit more of a fancier segment in terms of choice to dress up your salad. I like my tabbouleh. The tabbouleh is good, but I have to tell you guys, I'm telling you straight up, I'm starting, and I will step away a little bit as I say that. The overall quality of this buffet, which is the Palms Buffet, has actually gone down a little bit, and it's a tragedy because this used to be one of the best buffets in Vegas, even regardless of the price, if you forgot the fact that it's actually a small buffet. So it is a small buffet, but the quality used to be so good that you quickly forgot how small it was because everything you could have was so good that you felt totally satisfied after eating here. Chicken noodle soup, Manhattan soup, and miso soup, by the way, and fruit, loose fruit, and here you've got, of course, the Mexican section with a lot of dressings. So as I'm showing you guys, everything I would say is adequate. As I ate this time, sampled a lot of things as much as I could, I noticed that overall, you can really say that overall the quality has gone down, even with regards to their signature dishes, and I'll show them to you in a sec. Again, the chicken taquitos were very tasty, but taquitos are also always tasty. It's kind of fast food anyway. So more Mexican dishes, the cooked ones, and here you've got Chinese, Thai shrimp, orange chicken, fried rice, spring rolls. I don't see them. I see them advertised, but they took them away. Sweet and sour pork, chicken broccoli, salt pepper pork, shrimp noodle, stir fry shrimp noodle. It was actually fine. It wasn't gourmet like it used to be. That's the problem. It was adequate. The Asian section is quite large actually, and you have a couple of signature dishes, such as signature, by that I mean something a bit more unique that you don't necessarily find everywhere else, especially if you consider the size of this buffet. You've got beef chow fun noodle, and they are the larger noodles. They're usually quite good. They were delicious at Bacchanal yesterday, by the way. And here, as I say, they're adequate. There is a lot of seafood. If you like shrimps, many dishes have shrimps in them. Of course, there's a lot of meat as well, and chicken. Bok choy, and as I said, spicy tofu, which was nice. It was quite delicious, actually. Nicer than it looks. Pizza, you know, pretty much kind of low end. The mussels over there, can you see them? They come from New Zealand, which is it's really good news for a variety of reasons, and they're quite good. They're quite good. Then obviously you got pasta, crab cake over there. Again, mussels and shrimps, and there's a lot of seafood for a regular lunch buffet, because although it's Saturday, it's a regular lunch buffet with $8.99, guys. I'd like to keep reminding you of that. It is really unfair to compare, an $8.99 buffet with a buffet that costs you $40. And for example, at Bacchanal. So, it's a good value for the price. Now, the seafood pasta, I usually used to love this dish. It's gone down in quality a little bit. Chicken parmesan and your quintessential meatballs, which means you find them everywhere. And salmon. I actually quite liked this salmon dish. It was quite good, actually. But of course, now you've got your rotisserie section. Because we are nearing the end of lunch and they have 1 hour break between lunch and dinner, it's not going to be as lively. It's actually quite dead right now. It was super busy until about 2:30. And in fact, if you came at about 12, there was a lineup. If you came over at about 12 o'clock. So bear in mind there might be a lineup, and bear in mind you will need to have your player's card to get the discount. So get the player's card first, make it the day before, or come here in advance. Now this used to be their signature section, in that it's very rare for, unless you really go high end with buffets, and even then it's rare, to have so many coconut curries or Thai curries. You have shrimp, Thai yellow shrimp curry, Thai red chicken curry, Thai pork pineapple curry, and Thai green beef curry. Now, these curries used to be outstanding just 6 months ago. Outstanding. They have gone down in quality. There is far too much meat. Look at this one. The beef curry is far too much meat. Although some of you will be happy, but if you think about the curry dish, the authentic curry dish, it has to be a perfect balance. And I think it's a little bit too heavy, but really, I'm being fussy right now. This is still good. The curries are still good. I've talked to people whilst I was eating here, and they were all happy with the curry. So although I would say it went from gourmet style to good, they're still good. And what you do, if you're a vegetarian and you really can't have all this meat, just have the sauce. This is what some people do. Have the sauce and pick up from the Mongolian made-to-order section, which is this one, Mongolian made-to-order section. Pick up whatever you want and add it to your hot curry sauce, and provided you don't have things that are really thick, it will blend really well, and it will be a nice vegetable curry. So you don't have to, you can be a bit creative, and in a small buffet like this you have to be. But as I say, the Mongolian made to order, the Thai curries, and the large Asian section over there, if you are into Asian food, you will have a lot to choose from. Then of course there's a lot of there's your quintessential American style comfort food. Fried shrimps in front of me. So a lot of shrimps. If you are a shrimp seafood lover, there's a lot here you can eat. Mashed potatoes, at least they're not swimming in oil or butter, which is very important. Hopefully I go slowly enough for you guys to see what it is, what the food looks like. So again, bear in mind the price. It's really cheap. If you're staying at Rio, if you're staying at Gold Coast, but I'm really talking about to those who stay at Rio. Say you don't want to spend a lot of money, because the Rio buffet is actually quite expensive, unless you're a local, in which case you just get half price discount. But if you actually stay at Rio or even Gold Coast, basically in the area, literally across the road, you're better off coming here if you want to save money, paying a fraction of the price. Gold Coast is cheap too, but they're nowhere near as good in quality. And you will have something to eat which you will enjoy and be happy, bearing in mind the price. If you want gourmet, a huge gourmet experience, then of course, perhaps coming here, it's not what you should do, but again, I have to stress the price. So for the price, I think this is still the best buffet in Las Vegas, certainly within the tourist area, because even if it's off strip, and if you really had tons of time, you can even come here. There's a free shuttle that goes to Rio, and there are several free shuttles that operated within Caesars Entertainment, and there are going to Rio from the Strip, and then there are free shuttles going to Gold Coast from the Strip. And you can find information about that on top-buffet.com, top-buffet.com. And you also have information about other very cheap buffets and good buffets in Vegas, and of course the high-end buffets and how to get there with 2-for-1 coupons and so forth. I want to show you the dining area. It's practically empty. It's not like this, guys. It's practically empty because it's closing time, but this is super full. It's a relatively small dining area, but it's kind of nice, you know, there's nothing wrong. It's very comfortable. There is no music being played as far as I can remember, or anything that I can remember, which means it's not too loud. So, you know, as I say, all in all, it's decreased a little bit in quality, which is a shame, but it still is the best value buffet. I highly recommend it if you're staying in the area, and if you don't stay in the area, have tons of time and want to eat cheaply and decently, come here using the free shuttles as I explained on top-buffet.com. Top-buffet.com. See you there, guys. Bye-bye.